This is Common Sense. I'm William Ferguson. And I've been comparing what's going on in the Judge Kavanaugh hearing with what the Pharisees did to Jesus. And there is a close parallel to what they are doing to Judge Kavanaugh. It's not that they hate the man. It wasn't the way it was with Jesus. They didn't hate the man. They hate what he stands for. Judge Kavanaugh stands for good, righteous, moral values. He interprets the Constitution for what it is. The laws that dictate what happens in this land. And the Democrats, the Pharisees, they don't want that. They want to be able to be the ones that make the rules. Or in other words, it's not that they want somebody evil in the Supreme Court. No. They want a puppet, a pawn. Somebody that can go to and say, hey, we want to legalize this. We know it's immoral. We know it could kill people. But so what? The people want it. And if we give the people what they want, they will reelect us. And then we can do what we want. And if you don't think that's true, let's look back. Did Clinton ever get arrested for the sexual assaults and rapes that he did? No. Did Hillary Clinton ever get arrested for the treasonous behavior that she was involved in? No. What about, I can't remember what his name is. He's running for Attorney General in Minnesota. And because his accuser can't produce videotape, there's no way she can be believed in anything. But yet, in the Kavanaugh hearings, a, quote, doctor, close quote, is alleging that Judge Kavanaugh had assaulted her. No witnesses, no corroboration, no nothing. But yet, the Democrats believe her, and they cover up for the person that's running for Attorney General in Minnesota. Of course, he's a Democrat, and a Muslim, and black. So how on earth can we investigate this man? There's no proof. There's no evidence. There's no videotape. And yet there is proof. There is solid proof. There is proof from doctors, from emergency room, and it's physical proof that he did this to her. But yet they're not going to investigate that. Let's go back even further. How about Ted Kennedy? He literally drove a car into a river in Chappaquiddick. He got out of the car and left a woman there to drown, when he very well could have pulled her out of the car as well. Instead, he decided to walk home and go to bed. Look at Barack Obama. I still wonder some of what has he done even worse than what he did. He was attempting to destroy the United States, and all the Democrats were following him in the attempt to destroy the United States, which is what they want. The Democrats they don't want the United States. They don't want the Constitution. They don't want the truth. They don't want good. They want puppets. They want to take everything away from the society. And let's look at this. When Obama was in office, welfare was way up there. Joblessness was way up there. And people were living in inner city plantations because the Democrats were controlling what money they got for their welfare. Now, with President Trump in as president creating jobs, are those same people that were on welfare staying on welfare? Because they decided, oh, hey, it's better that I be on welfare and do absolutely nothing. No. They are filling the jobs that are opening, that are becoming available. So, somebody tell me, what is it that they want? Welfare or jobs? By the jobless numbers being low, I would say they would rather have jobs, because you can make more money with a job than you can doing nothing. You also don't become bored out of your mind. And it also gives you a sense of accomplishment. The Democrats don't want that anymore. And that's what they hate about everybody that is a Christian conservative. They hate Donald Trump because of what he is doing. And they are still trying to push this ridiculous idea that he is destroying the country. And they are. That's not unbelievable. Watch the fake news. They're still pressing that. They hate, just like the Pharisees, the Sadducees, the Sanhedrin, they hated Jesus, though he was good. They saw that he healed people. He fed people. He even got Lazarus to rise from the dead. But yet they said, oh, he's got a demon. And so, no, we can't believe him. And they got the people to believe that, even though Jesus did get those that would believe to follow him. And that's exactly what's happening in this country. The Democrats, the fake media, Hollywood, everybody that can change your mind, that can drive your mind, that can make you a puppet. That's what they're trying to do. Hollywood pushing violence and sex and drugs and money and whatever else they can push. The Democrats pushing against good, pushing evil. If you're not good, you're evil. And the Democrats are pushing that. And they do that because they want power. They want to be the puppet masters. They want to be able to tell you what to do, when to do, and how to do it. No. The Constitution, just like the Bible, is a message. It is a rule of freedom. By following biblical principles in your personal life, you have freedom. You may not want to hear that, but it's true. Go find a Christian that lives by biblical principles and ask them how their life is doing. And I would almost guarantee you that every single one of them would say, my life is great. Then go find a liberal that's living by the idea that money is God. Money is power. Money is what makes you happy. Money is what buys you love. No. You will find that they, seeking money, can't seek enough money. They can't get enough. more money. That would make me happy. That would make me have a good life. And so, if you look at it, if the Democrats had the power, they want to tax you, overtax you, take away jobs. Hillary Clinton said it out loud, in public. If I get voted president, we're going to shut down coal mines. With the idea that people are believing that climate change is real, when it's not. Climate change is a fairy tale. It's a myth. It doesn't exist. But yet she tried to pull that on her constituents, the Democrat voters. By shutting down coal mines, it's going to help the atmosphere not warm up so bad. I'm sorry. No, that's not going to happen. Democrats want to put regulations on everything and everybody. If you don't do this, we are going to fine you. Where does that fine money go? Probably into somebody's pocket. And only the pocket of somebody that will agree with the Democrats that it's nothing but a hoax. But you've got to make it believable, even though it is a hoax. It's an absolute lie. And that's what the Democrats want. They want that in a Supreme Court justice. They want to say, this is a hoax, this is an absolute lie. But when you vote on it, and when you write your opinion, we don't care what you write or say or do, as long as you do it in our favor, so that we, Democrats and liberals, have control. And in having control, we can take all the money. We can make up every lie in the book and take every dime of every person in this United States until they are so broke that they have to rely on us. And when they have to rely on the government to pay their bills, pay their rent, and do whatever else, then that government has complete power over the people and all the money. But what is power and money? Who cares? I would rather have truth and justice. I would rather have justice served on all who have broken the law, so that not only will the people see that when you break the law, there is a penalty to be paid, but that there is an equal serving of justice. It doesn't matter whether your last name is Clinton or Smith, whether it's Kavanaugh or Ford. If Ford is lying, now maybe she did go through something, but in her testimony, she specifically named Brett Kavanaugh as the perpetrator. And if it comes out that that is a false statement, that it was not Brett Kavanaugh that did whatever was done to her, then she should be imprisoned for perjury. She lied to the Judiciary Committee of the Senate of the United States, and that is against the law. Now, we, as the conservative Christian Republicans, we don't play this hate, looking for power and control game. We know that Jesus told us to love God first, then to love your brother. If you do not love your brother, then you do not love God. And so we don't play these hate games. We pray for those who wrong us, those who are the enemies, those who are so blind that they just follow around whoever teaches them whatever wrong they can teach them. And we need to keep praying for these people, that their eyes will be open and that they will see that the liberal way is not the way to live. That is not life. That's just dragging you down. Get away from it. Let go of it. Find Jesus. Find life. Find real, true life. Life full of joy, peace, and faith. Truth and justice. That's all I've got for now. Please pray for the leadership of this country, that they will keep following God and His Word, His principles, His ways, to guide this country, keep guiding it to peace, prosperity, safety, security, and unity. I'm William Ferguson, and this is Common Sense.